Right, everyone, so we was working on a trailer for our electric bike, wasn't we, Ciaran? Yeah? Right, so what we had is we had a trailer, obviously with a canopy, and we've got rid of all the canopy. This is all the excess wood, all the pallet wood that I was talking about. And now, what do we have, Ciaran?
Parrot.
Yeah, that's the pallet wood, but where's our trailer?
There.
It's there. Look at that. How cool is that? That is wicked, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what we've done is obviously the pallet wood, we've built it all up from the back. So I'll show you the back now. But it's got equal spacing in between all the way around. Yeah, loads of spaces, see? And then also the sides, it's got a side. Look, 2 sides. And it's got a nice floor in it as well, solid floor. And the wheels as well, they're all decent now. So what we was doing, yeah, it's wicked, isn't it, Ciaran? So obviously, like, the tools that we used is a big, heavy, massive drill, all the decent drill bits, stainless steel nuts as well, and bolts, okay? But also this saw, circular saw, to help cut the wood. So when I was cutting these woods here, these pieces, like these little bits here, obviously it's at an angle. So these are at a 20-degree cut, okay? Everything else was just on the 0, so it's dead straight. So when I was cutting, I had to make sure it was on the 20 degrees to cut the angles, and it cuts it perfect. But with the frame, obviously I spray painted the frame black yesterday just to give it a coat. So it was like a rust killer spray paint, so it killed all the rust and everything after I sanded it down and give it a good coat, or a couple of coats with black paint actually. But then I went over it with this Hammerite smooth dark blue. So this is fantastic protection. Now this, what Ciaran's pointing at, is Ronsil wood varnish. Yeah, clear gloss varnish. I do like this, and it is definitely weather protected now. So if it does rain, it was raining a little bit earlier, but it wasn't too bad. But now that I sort of do like this, don't get me wrong, I do like this. I love the natural wood look to it and everything, and obviously all the nuts and bolts. But what I'm really considering now is to just paint everything in blue. So it is completely 150%, yeah, all sealed up and all done, weatherproofed a lot. But this is a proper trailer now, so that we can now load up everything that we need, like shopping, like we can go fishing, we can literally do everything to what we need to do. And I'm very, very happy. So Ciaran's getting excited to start painting, okay? Are you gonna start already? Wow, you're doing a good job, man. You putting more varnish on, yeah? That's good, man. So obviously what we need to do now is I'm gonna sort out all of the Hammerite onto the rest of the frame, because it's a little bit patchy in places. It only had one quick coat. With Hammerite though, it says it takes an hour to dry, 1 hour to dry, and then obviously like 4 hours before you apply the second coat. So that was yesterday. So now it's completely hardened off, because you always allow 1 day for the paint to harden off. Now it's proper hard, it's not sticky or anything, you can't even get your fingerprints on it, so that's good. What I'm gonna do now, yeah, you made it definitely beautiful, it's amazing. And right in there, that's good, man. You get all the little spots, Ciaran, yeah? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm literally just gonna give it a quick brush over where I've been drilling, and I've been mounting all the little bits in now, all the proper hardware and everything to it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint everything apart from the wheels in blue. So that looks beautiful. You did a fantastic job, man. Give me 5. Definitely give me 5, man. See? So, if you are considering doing this, and this is the hardware that I've put into the bike as well. So this is proper solid. This ain't going nowhere now. And this has helped us tow it everywhere. So this is definitely part of the bike now. It's literally there. It's decent. Really good stuff. So that ain't going nowhere now. And I've used it and it's towed it fantastically. Yeah, so we're going to paint it all blue now. Okay, that's the one, that's right. So if you are thinking about doing this project, you can give something a second life. So basically, this was just being stored into a garage, it wasn't being used, but now I've given it a second life. It had an old canopy on it. Like I said, I washed it before, I wasn't happy with it, because obviously it wasn't just that it was dirty or a bit manky and whatever. No, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do something a bit different. So I've restructured the whole frame. I've put heavy duty nuts and bolts and washers to strengthen the whole frame first, because these had these little quick releases. Now I've changed it with stainless steel nuts and bolts. I'm super happy with this. This is amazing. And obviously now it's got better hardware onto the bike, not cable ties, but you can do something like this. So if you want to, give things a second life. Even the pallets, Yeah, we found pallets on the streets, people were throwing them away. So whatever I haven't used, I'm literally just going to put over to this pile. I don't need this stuff, so I'm going to actually throw this bit away. But the couple of pallets that I did manage to find, I mean, pallets in general, you don't have to use all the pallets, because obviously, like, this one is very damaged underneath, and if you was to use this in the middle, it will snap, because obviously, like, the amount of weight that you might be putting on this. So you don't always have to use this. You can always opt for, say, using a better, cleaner one. But if you are going to use this, always remember that they've got very sharp nails in. Always take the nails out and don't leave them on the floor, because if you leave them on the floor and you forget about them, you're going to go over it with your tyres, you're going to puncture it, and you're going to be in a whole hell of a mess. So just make sure that you look after everything, clean up and tidy up after yourself as well. And now we've got a proper functioning trailer. We're just going to give it a good paint. And because the English weather is definitely not with us today, it's really not with us today, I've got my garage across the road. So what I'm going to do is, obviously, if it does get a bit silly with the weather, I'm just going to paint it in the garage today. And that way it's going to give like an extra whole day to harden off. It's going to be amazing. Everything's going to be blue. And it's just going to not just look great, but it's going to work great as well. So Ciaran, are you excited now? Yeah? Yeah, so we basically, now that we've finished, we're just going to put all of our tools away. Like I said, we need to keep like tidy now as well. So we're going to pack up all our stuff, and we're going to give our trailer. Yeah? Yeah? Subscribe? Yeah, you definitely have to subscribe to Ciaran's little channel now with the bikes. After, yeah? Okay, and then like and share. Good boy. And comment. Put a comment for Ciaran. That's right. So make sure, even if you want to ask us some questions how we did this, yeah, then obviously just ask us some questions, you know, and then we'll be happy to help. But even like this, for instance, this is a very good like idea. If you say got a section from here up to the top, and then you want to figure out the spacing, all I did to put another slat in is just literally wedge a piece of wood under, sort of like if you're doing, say, like a nice flooring. Yeah, and once that you put it into the place, see, Ciaran's holding it now, you can put like another piece of wood here, measure it up, drill it, screw it, and then when you take it out, there's your gap. Do to the next one, and then the next one, and the next one, and then it goes all the way up perfectly. And that's exactly what we did with the sides and the floor, and it did amazing. So like this one, he's doing an amazing job. So yeah, make sure that you subscribe and tune in for more videos coming soon, all right?
That was after.
That was after, right? Take care. Say bye-bye, Ciaran.
Bye-bye, Ciaran.
Bye-bye, Ciaran. Right, take care, everyone.